Okay, so no pressure, but you're what? Basically one hit away from RBIs and doubles record, huh? How do you feel going this last series?
I feel really excited. It's motivating to have goals. Most of the season, my goal was to get that home run record for career home runs. But after I surpassed that one, I'm like, all right, let me look at the record books and see what my new goal is going to be. So really excited going into this last series with a couple new goals in mind.
What does it mean to do that in Holly's final season here?
Oh, it means the world to me. I get a little bit emotional when I think about this being my last season, and with it being Holly's last season. We've become really close throughout the past few years, and she's just been an amazing coach. And knowing that we get to leave this program together and leave our legacy together just really means a lot to me.
Talk about when you first found out that you were losing your home run hitter from a year ago. What was that like when you guys knew that you weren't going to have her for this season, and then starting off as slow as you did, and really lately coming on winning 6 of your last 7?
Yeah, it was definitely tough. Vaughn and I, we kind of had a little bit of a competition going on with our home runs. We were competing to see who could break that home run record first, and so that was a good, healthy competition coming into this year. But then when she got injured, it was tough on that aspect of that competition, but then also knowing that we lost one of our best hitters on the team. We knew it was going to be a challenge going into this year without her, but I mean, we've really had a couple other hitters and all throughout the lineup just stepping into that role, like Annie coming in and having 17 home runs just this season is big time. So it's been really awesome to see other people step in and fill in that hole.
What have you seen from Annie? She had 1 home run last year, and now she's breaking all these records.
Yeah, it's awesome to see it. I mean, it's like I've been waiting all of these years for it to happen because her swing has always just been beautiful. But this year, like with it being her final year, it's just so exciting for her to see her bat come alive and her finally, start hitting those balls over. 17 is a lot.
So can you just talk about the evolution of this team, because the losing streaks early, which must have been so hard to go through, and then now the team seems to really be coming together at the right time. I know there were some lineup changes that you saw around you. How would you describe the season to your friends?
Yeah, I think there were a lot of lineup changes. We were definitely just trying to figure out how to get the best lineup out there with a couple missing pieces, with Vaughn being out and Abby getting hurt, and it was definitely difficult, but I also feel like a difficult preseason really prepared us for a challenging conference season. And we may not have had the best record starting out, but I think that we knew that we were playing the toughest competition in the country, and that really helped us prepare for coming back to the NBC and playing these teams.
Well, and going into the conference, then the seed may not be the greatest because of that, but it's just a whole everything's 0-0.
Right. Right. Yep. And I think it's a toss-up this year. There's really no teams that are just way better than any others, and I think every game's going to be a challenge. Doesn't matter if you're first or last in the conference. Every game's going to be a challenge.
Does it give you extra motivation being Holly's last go around to take this as far as you can?
Absolutely. I think it was Holly always told us, once I get a team to win a ring, like that's when I'll retire. Well, we won a ring a couple years ago, and she didn't want to retire, and I don't blame her for that at all. We had a great team still coming back, lots of players coming back, but knowing that this is her last year, and then for us 7 seniors on the team too, like we really want that ring. We want to win.
Are there any cool stories about any way that Holly has handled things this last year, knowing she doesn't have to worry about next year?
Honestly, I don't think there's been too much of a difference. I wasn't sure what to expect with it being her last year, but she's been the same coach. She's still, fighting till the very end. There's not really any carefree attitude about her whatsoever. Like, she wants it just as bad as she ever has. So I don't think I've really seen much of a difference in her coaching style with it being her last year.
I just thought of one more. Local girl, Chloe Merced. Obviously, she's been stepping up. She had several good games over the weekend. What have you seen from Chloe?
Yeah. Oh, it's so exciting to see her really step up. You know, she started a little bit at the beginning of the season, and then Kayla, being a freshman, coming in, hitting, you know, 400 in conference and even in preseason. She took over that first base role, but now that we're putting Chloe back in the lineup, she is absolutely killing it. She has just, it seems like every time she gets up to bat, she's on. And that's really exciting to see for her. She's had triples, doubles, home runs like no other. So really exciting to see for her.